Welcome to your weekday cup of the Word. Today we are in 2 Corinthians chapter 6. Now this chapter is going to begin a kind of language that's odd for Paul. And Paul will actually eventually say, I don't like talking this way. Paul's going to be in this chapter boasting. He'll say, I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done this, and it's going to sound kind of like he's just patting himself on the back. But he's going to do it for a very specific reason. And the reason is really because Paul wants them to see that he is authentic in his care for them and that he really is an apostle sent by God, not in it just for the prestige. In Corinth, there was a minority, but a vocal minority, that believed that Paul was just in it for fame or glory, and they were really trying to get the Corinthian church to believe that Paul wasn't the man he painted himself to be, that he wasn't all that great, and that really at the end of the day they should follow this vocal minority instead of what Paul had taught them. And so Paul in this chapter will appeal for them to really believe, look, I have done this for you. Have they? And he'll talk about beatings and imprisonments. He'll talk about suffering and pain. He'll talk about all these different things that he's been through. And his reason for it is purely this. He did it because he had his heart wide open to them. Because at the end of the day, Paul truly, deeply, genuinely cared for the Corinthians as he did all the other churches. He wasn't in it for money. He wasn't in it for power. He wasn't in it for prestige. He lost everything to preach Christ. But he'd open his heart to them. And then from about verse 13 through the rest of the chapter, he'll say, since I opened my heart to you, will you open your heart to God? Will you open your heart wide to Him and give yourself completely to Him? Don't give yourself to me. Give yourself to God. Don't be joined together with unbelievers. Don't be joined together with idolatry. Remove this corruption wholly from your life so that you might be wholly dedicated to God. That's why I preach, not for my fame, but so that you might know God and wholly give yourself to Him. That's 2 Corinthians chapter 6. That's your Daily Cup, and we'll see you tomorrow.